Hello, everyone. Today, I'd like to introduce you to radio calibration during WLAN optimization. For AP radio calibration, we will first go through the basic principles of radio calibration, and then learn about the configuration methods using the CLI and web system. The basic principle of channel optimization is to avoid co-channel interference and adjacent channel interference between channels. Typically, 2.4 GHz radios use channels 1, 6, and 11 or channels 1, 5, 9, and 13. For 5 GHz radios, it is recommended that non-overlapping channels be planned. In dual 5 GHz scenarios, it is recommended that high and low frequency channels be planned for the two 5 GHz radios. In addition, try to avoid using radar channels. The basic principle of power optimization is to ensure proper signal strength. An edge field strength of -65 decibels relative to 1 milliwatt is recommended. The signal strength between neighboring APs must be properly configured to ensure continuous coverage without coverage holes on the network and without mutual interference. The basic principle of frequency bandwidth optimization is to increase the frequency bandwidth on the premise of proper channel planning to obtain a higher capacity. The 20 MHz frequency bandwidth is recommended for 2.4 GHz radios. For 5 GHz radios, properly plan the frequency bandwidth based on the site requirements. Next, let's see how to configure automatic radio calibration using the CLI. Enable scheduled radio calibration, and then configure the calibration channel set and frequency bandwidth in the regulatory domain profile. Configure the calibration power range in the RRM profile. Manually trigger radio calibration. The AP automatically completes the entire radio calibration process. In addition to the CLI-based configuration mode, we can also configure automatic radio calibration on the web system. Access the radio planning or calibration page. On the radio calibration configuration tab page, enable calibration and set triggering condition. On the radio planning tab page, configure the calibration channel set and frequency bandwidth. After the calibration parameters are set, click Immediate Calibration. After radio calibration is complete, the channels, power, and frequency bandwidth of AP radios are automatically adjusted based on the calibration parameters and current network environment.